back to my channel. My name is Naisha if you're new here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that I picked up in the Sephora VIB sale. So if you're new here, again, welcome. My name is Naisha. I'm a mom of two and I'm a shopaholic. Yes, I am. My Black Friday sales are coming in and I'm beginning to realize how bad the problem is. And I have so much decluttering to do because as new makeup comes in, I gotta get rid of the ones that I'm not using. It's gonna be a long process. I'll get to it eventually. In today's video, I'm going to be putting all of the new products that I picked up in the last Sephora VIB sale. That was early November, I believe. So I picked up a bunch of stuff, a bunch of bougie stuff that I really wanted to try out. And you know, they were having 15% off. Well, 20% off if you were Rouge, 15% off if you're a VIB, which I am, and 10% if you're a Beauty Insider. So I picked up a bunch of things that you can only really get at Sephora, because for the most part I shop at Ulta. But yeah, if you haven't seen that haul, I'll link it up in the cards and down below if you want to see it, so you can check that out and then come back and see me put all of it on my face. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like. Very neutral palette, 6 mattes and 2 shimmers. So I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. We're just trying out the formula, see if we like it. So with a fluffy blending brush, we're gonna go into this one as our transition color. This one's called Honey Child. I'm gonna put it right in the crease. Okay, this is giving me a nice soft pink transition. The mattes are very soft and there seems to be a little bit of a fall on the pan. It's not crazy, but there's a little bit of fallout. Then I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and then we're going to go into Cherub right in the crease. Okay, so that pink deepened it up really nicely on top of the transition color. So I'm going to take this shader brush and we're going to go into Sweet Dreams, which is a matte rich plum, and we're going to deepen up the outer V. Okay, so that did deepen up really well, but I'm going to see if I can go even deeper, give me more of a contrast with Forever Mine, which is a matte dark chocolate. Okay, so that brown gave me a little bit more of a contrast that I was looking for, but they're pretty much around the same tone, so it really didn't do that much. But the mattes did build really nicely on top of each other, gave me a good like build up from light to dark. So now let's see what the shimmers are working with. So you know the drill, I'm going to go in with it dry, then wet it if I have to. I'm going to go in with Baby Love, which is a metallic mauve taupe, right on my lid. It's a little crumbly, as most shimmers are. Picking up okay on the brush. This is a Refer 02. It's more of that crumbly formula that is probably best with your finger or with a wet brush, so let's try the finger. Much better with a finger. It's very soft. So usually after I go in with my finger, I go back with the brush and right around the edges to kind of neaten it up where my finger is not gonna fit, because I got fat fingers. Where did the term fat fingers come from and why? Okay, now I'm gonna take the 2 deepest colors and connect the shimmer to the outer V. I still feel like the shimmers are not giving me the shim that I really want, so I'm going to try to wet it and see how that looks. Not me using Charlotte Tilbury to wet a shimmer. Yeah, definitely much better wet. So I'm going to leave the eyes here for now, and then we can move on to the face and then finish it up later. But I'm going to do liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and added liner and lashes. The lashes that I'm wearing are these velour lashes from a starter kit that I picked up at TJ Maxx for $9.99. So it came with a pair of lashes and the glue, so I used it. So far so good. And my face is already primed because I didn't buy any new primers during the sale. And for primer, I have the Milk Hydro Grip all over my face. And my beloved Tarte Timeless Pore Filling Primer in my T-zone. I picked this up at Ulta recently. My huge Ulta sale, holiday sales haul is up. I'll link it up in the cards and down below if you want to see it. I got this and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, so for foundation, we're going to go in with the Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation in the color Blend 4.2. And this is the color. And you know the concept of this, you squeeze it out into this little pad and then you put the Beauty Blender. For blender, however, we're not using the Beauty Blender. We are using the Miss Piggy and Ciate London Piggy Perfector sponge. Look at her face. So cute. And this is the sponge with a little piggy nose. So this is what it looks like dry. And this is what it looks like wet. So it is still pretty soft. It got a lot bigger. And excited to see how this puts the foundation on my face. So the foundation, you unlock it by moving this. You squeeze. Let's see. Squeeze. So this doesn't go squirting everywhere. I'll be mad. That might be too much. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the butt. Just go right in. Not a horrible match. You know, I am horrible at choosing my color online. It's a little warm, but we can work with it. Okay, so here's the foundation blended in. It actually looks really nice on my skin. I'm going to just wipe off the excess off of the little thingy we have here. Now, even after you wipe it off, there's still like a little bit of foundation left in there. So I'm hoping it doesn't get like dry and clog up the mechanism in there. So does seem like a lot of work to have to go in there and clean that every single time, but I'm gonna lock it and we'll see. The sponge, I really like the sponge. The sponge felt really nice. It blended in the foundation really nice. This the butt part was nice to go all over my face. I'm going to use this part for like my concealer and setting the powder and everything. So the foundation is supposed to be full coverage, velveteen finish, moisture boosting hyaluronic acid, antioxidant rich white birch extract. So it really does look like full coverage. I agree, they're medium to full. I built it up a little bit more around my mouth because I have scars and hyperpigmentation around my mouth, so it is giving me really good coverage. So you can't even see the scars that I had right there, and it is giving more of a velvet finish and not like matte, stark matte, so that's good. I'm a tiny bit off with the color, but it's really not bad. Okay, so for concealer and contour, I didn't pick up anything new, so I'm going to go in with the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Golden and my Oma Beauty Contour Stick in Bronze Venus 3. Okay, I really like this sponge. I like the shape of it. I like the bounce of it. I like what it's doing to blend it in the product. I guess it wasn't a clown purchase after all because I really like this sponge. Okay, to set my under eyes, now this concealer basically sets down almost matte, not completely, almost matte, so it doesn't really need a lot of setting. And I don't bake. I don't really like the whole baking situation. I feel like it doesn't really do anything for me. So to set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Mini. Now this bad boy was pricey, so I better like it. So you see we have the 4 different shades in here. So this is the finishing powder, bronzer, blush, and highlight. So I'm going to use the finishing powder to set under my eyes. Alright, so we're just going to go in. Okay, whoa. Y'all seen this? Look at how beautiful that looks. Wow. Because I was about to toss this. $60 compact. But we still gotta see what the bronzer looks like. Wow. I really like what that's doing to my under eyes. That is beautiful. Go ahead and set the forehead. And around the mouth. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay. Okay, expensive Hourglass. Guys, you know my face is about to be bougie as hell because for the finishing powder for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in 310. When it's all Sephora, it's bougie, girl. It's bougie. So this is the packaging. This is the color. Just going to dust this all over my face. I can use this. It's my Ray Ray brush. Y'all, I don't know if it's just the bouginess of everything that I'm putting on my face, but it looks so good. My skin looks so good. I don't even look like I need a setting spray because there's no like powderiness or anything. For highlighter, we're going to go with this bad boy, the Marc Jacobs Omega Glaze All Over Foil Illuminizer in 28 Jet Girl. Wait, before I do highlighter, let me try the bronzer in the Hourglass palette. Okay, so I'm going to use this Wet n Wild brush, and I wanted a white brush so I could see if I'm picking up anything. I'm going to go into the bronzer. So you can see it is picking up, so it does have some pigment. Let's see if it shows up on me, if it does anything. It actually is showing up, and it is giving me a nice warm glow, as a bronzer should do. It has shimmer on it, has a sheen to it, not shimmer, it has a sheen to it, which I don't mind a shimmery bronzer. I should say a sheeny bronzer. You see that warmth right there, right? I guess we're gonna keep you. Now for highlighter, we're going to go in with the Marc Jacobs. I like to do my highlighter before I do my blush. Going to use this BHX It's My Ray Ray brush, number 4. Go right in. And it's beautiful. From that swatch, I knew it was going to be beautiful. It's not a See Me From Space type highlight, which I prefer in between See Me From Space and Subtle. I think that the one in the Hourglass palette is probably a little bit more subtle, but this color, this kind of a peachy golden color, is the color that I love on my skin, and it looks beautiful, if I do say so myself. And for blush, we're keeping it bougie with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow Blusher in Pillow Talk Intense. So I got Intense because I'm thinking that it'll show up better on my skin tone. This is the color, nice little nipple, dark rosy color, and a little bit of a shimmery color in the middle. Very close to the highlighter that I just used. Another BHX It's My Ray Ray brush, number 2. I'm going to swirl them both together. And and dust it on my cheeks. I love me some blush. This is beautiful. Like the perfect color for me. I love tones like this on my cheek, and it goes perfectly with the eyes too. All right, so I'm just gonna dust all over my face like I always do. Kind of mesh everything together. No harsh lines. And to set, we're gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. We won't know because I'm not going anywhere. It smells so good. Feels nice and refreshing. Alright, so that's my face set. Y'all look at my face. Look at my skin. I did not color correct. I did not do my powder pore filling technique that I do before I put on my foundation. And this is my skin. And I'm filming on an iPhone, and an iPhone does not apologize. It will do you dirty. So y'all seeing the real deal. The bouginess, y'all. Anyway, so I didn't really use anything from the Rare Beauty set that I got. It is a liquid cheek, a liquid blush, and a lip balm. I'm gonna put on a little bit of the lip balm while we finish up the eyes. So this it is, a mini size in the color Thankful. Nice brownie nude color. Nice and balmy. Is a lip balm. Tiny bit of color to it. Just gonna keep it on there so you don't have to look at my ashy lips while we finish up. Okay, gonna keep it pretty simple on the lower lash line. First I'm gonna smudge it out with the two darkest colors. Then I'm gonna blend it out with the two lighter colors. For my inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to go in with the lighter shimmer. Okay, and lastly for lips, I'm going to go in with the Tower 29 Shine On Milky Lip Jelly in Almond. So I'm going to line my lips with MAC Hodgepodge. Then we're gonna go in with the gloss. This gloss is just so delicious. Beautiful nude, just makes my natural lips look nice and glossy. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. I'm just gonna go zhuzh myself up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, and here I am back with the finished look. I'm giving you Baroque J-Lo from the block with the huge hoops. But yeah, here's the finished look. You let me know down in the comments right now. What do you think? What do you think about all this stuff? I'm gonna give you my opinion. Starting off with the palette, the baby one by Lawless. This is my first time trying the Lawless formula. So far, I really love their matte formula. It is pretty soft and there's a little bit of fallout, but they build nicely on each other. There's nice depth with these two colors. I always gotta have a qualm. My only qualm is these two colors are pretty similar, pretty close. Yes, one looks a little bit more berry than the other, but it's very, very little different on the eye for me. And I feel in such a small palette, maybe this one could have been a little bit lighter, a little more berryer, to give a little bit more of a contrast. They're really deep and nice. They grab on, they build on each other. It reminds me of Dose of Colors formula, the mauves, that mauves palette that I love. It gave me that vibe when I was using it. The shimmers, this one is better wet. It's very chunky, very, very chunky. It gives a nice sheen, not, jump out and grab me by the balls type of sheen, type of shimmer that I like. but it gives a nice sheen when you use it with the finger. And then, you know, typical pinky champagne color, nice shimmer, use on my inner corner. Nothing to write home about. The mattes for me are stronger in this palette than the shimmers. Thank goodness there's only two. Speaking about grab me by the balls, I absolutely love this sponge. It was nice and soft. It didn't soak up too much of the foundation. I hope I can get it clean. My little piggy nose. I hope I can get it nice and clean again, but I really like this foundation and how it blended in my concealer, the contour, and the foundation. I think it did a really good job. Love it. For the foundation, I'm a little bit off with the color, but not too bad, just a tiny bit too warm, but you know, it worked out okay in the end. Nice full coverage formula, nice and thick, feels nice on the skin. It doesn't feel cakey at all. It's giving me skin because it's of the velvet finish. Looks really beautiful. My only problem is like having to clean in between there, because you know, it's just going to settle like most foundations that have a pump. The foundation settles around the nozzle, so I just hope, because this is open, because most other foundations have a cap over it, because this is open, it's not going to cause a problem like it's getting clogged up. So we'll see how that works out, but otherwise in terms of the formula, beautiful. Really like it. Now on to Bougie Mr. Hourglass. That was $58. The lighting edit mini. So I used the finishing powder under my eyes and the bronzer. I was worried that the bronzer wouldn't be deep enough. So my skin tone is not gonna like darken me up. You see, I use my cream contour to really give my face some structure. But in terms of warmth, it gave me some nice warmth around the perimeter of my face. It really gives like a nice glow from within. So that was nice. And this finishing powder soft light, I use this under my eyes and has a nice, there's a little bit of sheen to it, and I absolutely loved it. My under eyes have never felt bougier. I just look more awake. I don't know what they put in this thing, but I get the hype. But Hourglass, please, for the love of all mankind, please come out with some deeper colors for deeper skin tones. I barely make the cut. I am right smack dab in the middle. Usually I'm right at the end of medium tan going into dark, so I end up being right in the middle, lower end of the middle. There are so many shades after me, and this barely works for me. If this is your deepest bronzer, come on. With such beautiful formulas that work so amazingly on my 41-year-old skin, other people need to be able to enjoy this. Come on, do better. Marc Jacobs Omega Glaze All Over Foil Illuminizer in 82 Jet Girl. Love it. And I love that it's a big old pan. I would never get through this. But look at it. It's a beautiful peachy color. Love these colors on my skin. Nice, beautiful glow. Not too crazy, just subtle, beautiful. Hit them with it when you turn, like boom. Yes, love it. Really nice soft formula, not crumbly at all, even though it's so soft, and still gives you really nice reflect. Love this. Some more bougie products. So the Charlotte Tilbury blush, the Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic in Pillow Talk Intense. So it's the rosy color and then the shimmery color on the inside. So let's just get, that's what the shimmery color looks like on its own. Nice. And then the rosy blush on its own. Really nice. I love the tone, matches perfectly with the eye. Love the look it gives on my cheeks. Nice, rosy, soft, pigmented. Really enjoyed this. And you can, I mean, I guess you can go matte or go shimmery. I think that's a little bit difficult. It's going to be difficult with how this is set up. So just swirl your brush in it so you can get like a shimmery blush. Really liked how this looked on my skin. The formula, already in love. Don't know if I'm going to be purchasing anymore for $45. I'll catch it on a sale, but it's beautiful. And this powder, this all over, this airbrush flawless finish powder. This is so beautiful. Absolutely love this. It is so smooth. It went on so smooth. My skin just looks so smooth. I don't know. Just a combination of everything, just smooth everything out nicely. I look like I just have flawless skin, and I am here for it. This did a really nice job. I was worried that it might be too light. I don't know, because the color right after this seemed to be too deep, but it really doesn't have a lot of color payoff to it at all. As I've been blending out, you see, you really don't see anything. So it ended up working really nice. This is very soft, silky soft. Almost feels creamy between my fingers. Really beautiful powder. And I just picked up a while ago, I picked up the number 7 finishing powder, which people have been saying is a dupe to this. So now I can actually compare them and see if you have to buy what's this, $50 powder, or the number 7 one I think is like $20. So I'll do a comparison, we'll see. The setting spray did a really good job, set everything. There really wasn't a lot of powder on my skin, but it gave me even more of a skin-like finish with a teeny tiny, just not glowy, but just like a tiny bit of skin-like glow. Really like it. It's a very refreshing, nice spray. Pretty big bottle for $35. And the reason why I bought this, because in the ad they put the makeup on the hand, sprayed it, and then when you come back to rub it off, like it wouldn't even move. So if that is true, you can probably wear your makeup for a really long time, party all night, slay all day. It sets up to 16 hours, no melting, no fading, no creasing. So it is midnight, so I will not be wearing this for 16 hours, but I really am going to have to put this to the test and compare it to my all-nighter, which is one of my favorite long wear setting sprays, or my Milani Make It Last, which is my favorite drugstore long wear setting spray. So I'll do some comparisons and see how it works out. So the lip balm is a lip balm. Like, how exciting can a lip balm be? It's a really nice nudie color, kind of like my lips, but better, a little bit of a pink to it. It's very soft, creamy, sheeny, very nice. And the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly in almond. Absolutely love this. Super comfortable formula, very glossy. Literally looks like my lips are just super glossy. I think this is a really nice color to go over all of my nude shades, and it's just gonna make everything look nice and glossy. I'm gonna put some more on because I am extra. And I took a sip of my drink, and of course I lost a little bit because it's a gloss. It's not long wearing at all, but it is beautiful. Love the tone of it. Anyway, so that's it. That's everything that I picked up in the Sephora VIB sale. They have started their Sephora-thon. So if you're interested in picking up any of these products, I'll try and link as much as I can down below. And be sure to use your coupon code to get, you know, some money off. But yeah, that's my opinion on all of these products. Please let me know down below if you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.